Were you ever confronted with a negotiation situation where the parties had different views about the future? My name is Giuseppe Conti, I'm a business school professor and the founder of Conti Advanced Business Learning, a company that specializes in negotiation and influencing. In my consulting activity, I see quite often the two parties have different views about the future. And usually they try to argue and try to persuade the other that they're right. A better way to solve this kind of differences is instead to establish a contingency agreement, which means that a part of the compensation or any other variable will be linked to something that is going to happen in the future. A bonus, a penalty, a volume rebate are typical examples of contingency agreement. A contingency agreement can also be used to spot a liar. Let me share a real-life situation with you that may explain the concept. As you may know, the US has recently introduced duties for products coming from China. A buyer was trying to get the product from China to the US before the product was affected by the sanction. They talked with the supplier and they asked them, well, will the product by boat arrive on time or do we have to ship it by air? Yeah, no problem, the goods will arrive on time. But the buyer was not convinced. So what they did, they said, okay, let's do the following. We are gonna ship it by air and then we are gonna monitor the ship that you were planning to use and see what's happened. If the ship arrives on time, the air shipment is for me. If the shipment arrived after the sanction, then the air shipment is for you. The boat arrived one day after that the sanction was introduced, so the supplier had to pay for the air shipment. For more insight on negotiation and influencing, check our website www.cabl.ch. Thank you.